So we're looking at adding and subtracting fractions. Very important concept. I know some people will say that it's one of those concepts that could get tricky sometimes, maybe because of the rules that you might have to tackle all at once. But let me put it this way. In order to solve complex problems, it's always good to have a plan and to go step by step and then see how, what you need to do, when you need to do it. If you make a mistake, you can correct it. And so I'm going to give you the general principle for adding and subtracting fractions. The prerequisite for adding and subtracting fractions would be knowing your LCM, the lowest common multiple. But you can add and subtract fractions even if you don't know that. I would encourage you to master that concept, but I'm just saying there are some techniques that don't require that. So 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3 is the same thing as 3 over 3. Well, notice that the denominator stayed the same, and we add the numerator. So when you have like denominators, when your denominators are the same, you just add the numerator. If you have different denominators, and one of them is the LCM in this case, well, you multiply both the top and the bottom by what will make you get 6 on this side. And so this becomes 2 over 6 plus 1 over 6, okay? Well, notice now we have like denominators, so what do? We add the numerators, okay? So 3 over 6, but we have to simplify this fraction because we can divide that by 3, we can divide this by 3, and we get 1 over 2. Do you see the pattern that we're taking? That's very important, and if you have any questions on that, let me know. If you're subtracting fractions, it's the same thing that happens. You have 3 over 7 minus 1 over 5. Well, notice in this case, you can't do what we did over here because 7 and 5 are both prime numbers, and we're going to change the denominator so that they're the same. So we're going to multiply this one by 5 over 5, and we're going to multiply this one by 7 over 7. So we get 5 times 3 is 15 divided by 35. So we get 15 over 35. Okay, we've changed this to 15 over 35, and that is going to become minus 7 over 35, right? Because we multiplied both the top and bottom by the other denominator. So now we have 15 minus 7, 8 over 35. We have subtracted 1/5 from 3/7, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. Have a wonderful day.